Hello friends, Sam and Graham doing TCGs yet again. I decided I was gonna go ahead and open my other box of Sorcery Alpha. I sorted through some of my other cards recently and was like, you know what? Let's at least take a look. Let's see what we got. Honestly, I haven't even opened my starters yet. It's one of those that I thought about seeing if I could get on the table, and I just have not managed that at this point. But perhaps eventually we shall. So we've got our little box topper pack here, which I'm pretty sure, I say I'm pretty sure, I honestly don't know one way or the other. It's pretty much the same thing. So there's that foil sorcerer. There's a winter river there. A critical strike. Assyrian Templar. And rubble, which provides no mana, just in case you were wondering. It's been long enough, I honestly don't remember exactly what did come originally. I'm gonna have to relearn almost this entire thing, so bear with me, y'all. I definitely remember opening it, but I don't remember all the results. So Shield Maidens, there's a Lava Salamander. There is an elite location. It's a battlefield. Ordinary ship. The art on this was just one of the things that caught my attention quickly. Just was really impressed with the old school art. Very 90s, very reminiscent of the early days of TCGs. Assyrian Templar. So my goal was an elite earthquake, was to at least try and get a complete set of ordinary and exceptional, and then, you know, let the elites, and I'm even blanking on what the better than elites are. Moonclan Werewolf, that looks pretty nice. Call to War. Bannerman. There's a Puppet Master. That's a pretty cool looking piece of art. Basically be able to have, that's one of my favorite pieces of art in the entire thing. I had a foil one that I traded away, and I kind of wish I'd kept it because it was really good. So maybe, probably not with as rare as foils are and how many cards there are to get foils of, but maybe I'll get another one, right? I do have a foil this pack. I also have Wrath of the Sea, which looks kind of awesome. Teleport. That's the other thing. I'm not super good at knowing. There's a Rain of Arrows. That's our first foil from an actual pack there. I don't know if I would know a curio if I saw one, unless it was just super obvious, which I don't know that most of them are. So I'm gonna try and keep my eyes open, but I also know that they're freaking rare. Thinking about like Louis, how many cards he's opened, how many boxes he's opened and not pulled a curio. Ooh, a unique Sight of Colossal. So that's a unique foil. That was the next up from Elite, yeah? That feels like I have sleeves somewhere for that. I guess Rain of Arrows probably deserves one too. Foils in general. But how about that for a unique foil? The foiling, that's probably my favorite thing about these cards, is the foiling. I really am a fan of the way they did it. Bridge Troll. Ooh, a Seer. Okay, so we're going to move commons off screen. We'll have an avatar slot there. Ordinaries, rather. Incinerate. That was another foil that I really, really liked. That I remember getting and being really impressed with how it looked. So we've got a unique foil and it's a location. That's rather interesting. A unique aura. That's a Jihad. So we do have a unique and a unique foil now. There was something higher than that too, wasn't there though? Other than curios, of course. Which again, if you see something that I need to check for a curio, please let me know. I'll try and keep my eyes open on them myself. Ooh. Another unique Maelstrom. But I just don't know enough to know. Because I know one thing you can tell is that the back on some of them, the Eric's Curiosa game is different. Well, that's fun. So how are we different? Are we different? Nope. My oh, we kind of are. Fascinating. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, that's one of the things I have not, since I haven't gotten to play. And honestly, with the way everything else is, I don't know if I will ultimately. Ooh, another unique location, Tadpole Pool. We've got another foil coming up too. I don't know if I will get this to the table, which is a little sad, but ooh, Elite Magic. And another caster. How do we want to do this? It's an ordinary one, but it's still fun. It says something like it says Curiosity instead of Eric's Curiosa on some of them. First time in a hot minute that we have gotten just a regular old Elite pack. That's kind of wild. And another sorcerer. As I'm opening, this beta is releasing. I just don't know that I'm gonna dig into it enough. I might get like a box of beta, but probably not any more than that, really. Just because, again, I don't know that I'm even going to be able to get it to the table. My locals have not seemed super interested, which makes life difficult. Yeah, like I say, I kind of have an idea of maybe what to look for, but I'm not really sure. We'll see. The art on this is so good, though. Elite Beasts. I want to get to play it and get it on the table. I just don't think it is in the cards. But per usual, I'll keep a set of the starters, and I'll keep Polar Explorers, and I'll keep at least like a common, an ordinary, and exceptional set to play with. I'm kind of shocked how many foils I've already pulled. Seen a unique one, an ordinary, an elite. How did some of that stuff's not supposed to be there? And a sorcerer as well. Ooh, East-West Dragon. We do like dragons. Another wizarding type. So, for the people that have gotten to play, talk to me. Y'all still liking it? I know some people were super into it. Are you still sinking into that hole? Are you still super into it? Has anything changed? Let me know what you think. Ooh, I like that art. Fenvale Muse for a ordinary foil. Another Apprentice Wizard. We're seeing a bunch of those. We pulled so much good stuff. A bunch of uniques, a unique foil, an elite foil. We pulled so much stuff all at once that we're kind of running a little dry lately. Dwarven Forge, an elite site. That's nice. And an ordinary foil, Azurage Caravan. I love what they did with the foils too, putting that full art treatment on the back instead of the regular card back. I think that's neat. Another Sinkhole. Second of those from the box. Regular Fenvale Muse. I knew she was familiar. Summoning Sphere, that's kind of cool looking. Divine Healing. Another Dwarven Forge. Two packs in a row. Nah, they're split by 1. But lots of Dwarven Forges and lots of sinkholes. I don't know if they are telling me something. I should forge some dwarfs in a sinkhole. Another Wrath of the Sea. That's a really cool piece of art, though. I like that. Another Apprentice Wizard. We've certainly found a few of those, haven't we? Haven't hit anything bigger than an elite in a while. Ooh, there's a giant shark. Need to get a foil one from Josh. For Josh, rather. There's Sleep again. Such a pretty card. It seems like Sorcery's kind of had been up and down as far as Scorched Earth, as far as attention goes. So I'm curious how many of y'all are still digging into it and can give me some deets about how the game goes and about what I am missing flipping through my packs. Guile Sirens, that was another nice piece of art. Belfry Elite. Amazonian Warriors. I love a lot, so much of this art, but a lot of the sites just have really, really pretty art. Aqueduct, like something as simple as an aqueduct. Ooh, there's a unique first one in a while. We've got a manuscript here. Narcotic. Blink. Seems like every card game has to have a card called Blink that pops up every so often, at least once. That's funny to me. Annuit and Dine. Exceptional Sea Spirit. Courtesan. Well, that one's interesting art. Making sure I don't have to edit that out. I think I'm okay. Pushing it perhaps, but definitely going back to some different, and Ruler of Thule for a unique. So we found another little run of uniques there. That's part of what I was going on about, though. Some of the different sensibilities comes along with the old school art. Major explosion. So now we got a couple uniques here. We haven't seen a foil in a minute. We've already pulled several foils though, so I don't know. I think we're at 5. York Crossbowman, Drought, Ancient Dragon. That's gorgeous. That's going to be one of my exception elites that does not go anywhere. Older sensibilities indeed. 5 foils. What is it usually? Like 6 a box? Drums of Doom. That's the other trick. There's so many freaking cards in this game. Sorting it all to see which ones I need and which ones I have. Ooh, flaming sword, that's nice. Which ones I have to trade is going to be a process. Hopefully my new sorting tray helps me out. I don't know why I'm looking at so many backs. I don't even know if all the curios actually have the different special back situation or not. So I need to research a little bit more. Tell me if I'm missing something or if I need to check something. I know I've said that, but I don't see it as super likely. That's awesome. Edge of the World. I don't see it as likely, but just in case. Ravenous pack of ordinary beasts for a Grey Wolf's foil. I just appreciate any guidance and help I can get. As unlikely as it may be that something is popping up. Look at that. Primordial Spring. Good sleep. Love that card. What are we? An Elite Crossroads, our second Elite foil. I think that's our 7th foil overall. So maybe we get more than I thought. And we've just got a few packs left. Looks like maybe 5 or 6 as I just fling this pack at cards. Rift Valley, that's pretty. I see another foil coming up. Ooh, Fireball. That is some exceptional magic of deflagrant destruction. I don't think I even have an exceptional pack. It can go with the ordinaries for now. That's okay. That's 8 foils now. Mega Amoeba. Hey, and a Sorcerer. How's about that? Your avatar has entered this day contest. Oof, that thing's creepy. Might have been a couple more packs than I thought left, but we don't have many. We are towards the end. Amaze Minotaur. Sleep again, love it. If I'm gonna see a common, that's one I want to see. Just because the art is fantabulous. Oasis, that's another pretty one. A unique site. Ah, Roots of Yggdrasil. So Roots of the World Tree. That's neat. Not my most favoritist piece of art, but still pretty nice. I think there's only one pack left in that box. I'll confirm here in a second, but I think there's only one. Diluvian Kraken. I was right. I was indeed correct. Last pack of this box of Alpha Sorcery from the Kickstarter. Another flaming sword, that's nice. Ooh, and a really cool looking card. It's only elite, but that's a really neat looking piece of art. I like that a lot. All right, that was the last pack. So let's look at me bumping that slot down where it doesn't need to go. Let's look at that. So our avatars, we got a foil sorcerer avatar, which I notice is different from the one that was in the box topper pack. They both have the same front art, but the one from the pack has the foil full art and the one from the box topper does not. So that's interesting. Then we got a couple regulars of that without the foiling, a whole bunch of apprentice wizards, and a seer. Which is interesting, because this one just says your avatar has entered the contest. This one is ordinary mortal new to power and prognosticate success. So some of them do not actually say a rarity, which is fascinating. These were our box topper cards, which, looking at I'm not completely sure what the difference is, if any, in the box toppers there are, or if it's just extra cards, basically, you know what I mean? But we got our uniques over here. We got Roots of Yggdrasil, Ruler of Thui, Courtesan of Tai, Narcotic Manuscript, Tadpole Pool, Maelstrom, and Jihad. We got a foil unique, which is the pretty cool looking Great Wall. We got an exceptional foil along with some ordinaries, a Fireball exceptional, Grey Wolves, Azurage, Fenvale, and Rain of Arrows. And then a couple of elite foils, Scorched Earth and Crossroads. And then our usual slew of everything else, our exceptionals, our elites, and a bunch of ordinaries down at the bottom. The art on this is still pretty awesome, and I kind of like it. That's another reason that I want to keep a bunch of the ordinaries and stuff, is because I like the art so much. I just don't know that I'm gonna get it on the table to play any of the rest of it. But let me know what I'm missing. Let me know how you're playing and enjoying this game. I'd be curious to know still if everybody's still enjoying it as much, if you've gotten your hands on beta at this point, if you're enjoying that as well. Just let me know. I'm always curious to know what people are playing, what people are enjoying. If nothing else, this art's fire. Thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. I really do appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.